Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Xenonauts. So, excuse me, at the end of last part, we got our first alien base popping up finally. Now, I don't know if this theory is correct. I did not look on the wiki to see if it is in fact the case, but I theorize that our main issue with finding an alien base was that the fact that we held off so long on getting the alien officer research, and maybe that is a prerequisite for alien bases to pop up on the map, or at least for them to be detectable. The aliens can build their bases, no problem. You just won't necessarily detect them until you do that research. Again, I do not know if that theory is correct. That is what I theorize is the case. And as a result, our first alien base, unlucky for us, is an alien fortress and not just an outpost. So we are going to be starting that mission this part, but I do not know if we will be finishing it, because alien fortresses are fairly large. So I fully expect that we are going to have to take that fairly slow if we want to minimize losses. But let me go ahead and get my timer started, and we can go ahead and make sure we are sending the best of the best people that we have under our command on this mission, because we want the absolute greatest individuals fighting here. So now you're not coming on this mission. You are just not. Actually, you are a higher. Never mind. You are actually better than Ruri Akita here. Corporal is below Lieutenant here. Kind of forgot about the order there. So yeah. Wow, now has a single kill to her name. Good for her, I guess. But yeah, so we're not sending the greatest of the greatest individuals out on this mission because they just don't exist, basically. We lost quite a few people. What was it? 1 or 2 parts back? So yeah, that kind of hampers us to a degree. But let's go ahead and send out Strike 1. It's going to take them 11 hours and 15 minutes to arrive at the alien fortress located between Lima, Peru and La Paz, Bolivia. In the meantime, luckily, because it's a base, it doesn't matter if we go in at night or during the day, so we're not going to sit around and wait. But we do need to hopefully go and find some other things. Now, one thing I do want to note, because of that mod I'm using that sort of reconfigures the amount of money you make for successfully capturing certain components from the aliens, you know, their weapons and shit. We could actually probably afford to build another base if we really wanted to. I don't think we will, but we probably could afford it if we so choose. But let's go in. Hopefully we don't get our ass handed to us, because that would really suck for the A-team to get wiped out. And I know putting it out there probably increases the chance of it happening. But hopefully it doesn't happen. You know, we're going to do everything in our power to make sure it doesn't happen. Okay, game, you're at like 99.9%. Come on, you can do it. You can do the last bit. I know you can. Okay, games take a little while because I guess, you know, it's a big map. Alien fortresses are quite large, which is why I don't like fighting them. So it sucks that our first mission is this. So, there are 2 ways to win an alien base mission. The first is the straightforward elimination of all enemy units, which will result in the recovery of all alien artifacts and materials within the base. The second method of destroying the facility is easier, but will not result in the recovery of any items at all. destroying the base power core. Housed in a side room of the base, if destroyed, the mission will always end in a Xenonaut victory, even if you abort the mission or your soldiers are all killed. Alien bases contain a multitude of teleporters, hidden passages, and locked doors that can be used or destroyed to provide additional routes and methods of flanking your enemies. Your men are also capable of using the base sensor systems against the aliens. If you clear the aliens from the base command room, the entire map will be revealed. And there is an alien leader present here. So, theoretically, if possible, we'll attempt to take them alive. I don't expect that to happen, but maybe it will. Now, it looks like there's just the one door, this one. Because I'm not seeing any obvious signs that there's a door here. And yeah, you can sort of get a grasp of how big the map is as we zoom around, though admittedly you can't really see here, out at the very edge. Out of the little bit that we start out knowing about. Okay, so let's go ahead and spread our team out, get them in proper sort of orders to whatever extent we can. Okay, now, there we go. I was about to say, I'm like, I would love to put the tank there. We're gonna have Now and Billy Bob crouched there. We'll have Greb make a dash for the door to open it. The tank will stand there, fire at anything that's there. If there are no enemies, it'll back off and let the rest of the team through. At least that's the plan. So, end turn to exit the deployment phase. Okay, no enemies detected. Now, I could dash the tank forward, because it is technically blocking the path right now, and I'd have to rearrange a few people to actually let it be able to fall back. So I think what I am going to do is I'm going to have it rush forward. Like that. Nellie's going to go and head left. Lucia with the shield is going to head right. Gleb is going to go ahead and stay alongside Nellie. But because there's no good cover on this side, Hilda's going to stay back. She'll push up to the door, but she's not going to actually head in. I would love to send the tank forward one more, but it doesn't have the time units to be able to shoot if I do that. Not that it'll probably actually be able to shoot anything in the first place, though, because tanks don't typically reaction fire. That's about the only real downside to them. So you know what? Screw it. Yeah, head forward. Clear that whole spot. Oh fuck, Xenomorph. And it's the Alpha. Two of them. Fuck. And we got a big dude. Luckily we got the good shields. That did jack shit for Nellie. You know, Nellie's still fucked. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, I didn't mean to tell you to run away, but whatever. I really didn't mean to tell you to run away. Okay, so that's two of those guys down. Now I need to get somebody in here to... One, get me eyes on him. Hilda, can you make it to the corner here without triggering a reaction fire? Okay, there's another dude there, which is not fun. Okay, that kills him. Hilda's gonna, or not Hilda, Lucia's gonna shift over 1. We know there's a dude there. You're gonna crouch, you're gonna keep watching this direction. Can you actually fire through there? You can. You're unlikely to hit anything, but maybe you'll reaction fire and you'll hit him. You know, if you do, great. Fuck, another alpha. But he got distracted by the tank. Okay, so Gleb's dead. Okay, Lucia back out here. Well, Lucia with the shield. But she can't pick up any of her equipment, but whatever, that's fine. The scimitar is beat to hell. Oh, thank God. Hilda almost got frickin' destroyed there. Okay. So, off to a grand old start, if I do say so myself. Go ahead and patch yourself up. I don't think we're gonna bother trying to capture the leader. Fuck that noise. That is the nicest way I can put that, I think. Hilda, watch that side. Just watch it. I have eyes down this corridor because we've destroyed all the cover there with the tank. Which is, you know, kind of sort of both a good and a bad thing. Billy Bob, I'm going to have you come up to the corner here. Well, I said that we had eyes, but they don't quite reach that far. So Billy Bob, take a shot. Wonderful. You can't take another one, so pull back. We'll have Irina move up just so that now can get eyes. She missed. There's another dude in the back there. We're not gonna engage him. We're gonna pull back. Irina's gonna crouch right here by the door. I think she'll be fine there. I wanted to get Billy Bob over here to look down this hallway a little bit more, but can't do that now. Now there's a teleporter over there. Okay, Billy Bob. Now do what I originally wanted you to do. Okay, this is annoyingly a large hallway. The scimitar is gonna have to cool off, basically, because it's seen much better days. It has seen much, much better days. Now, we want to capture this. You know, we don't want to blow up the reactor if we can avoid it. If we absolutely have to, we will. But we want to go ahead and capture the alien base. We want to get all the fanciful techs for doing this. But to do that, we need to capture this intact, I'm fairly certain. Okay, good, you got him. Pull back. Okay, there's a dude on the corner there, which I'm not a fan of. Billy Bob does not have the ability to reaction fire. And sadly, Lucia does not have the ability to crouch. I can send Lucia a V here. Annoyingly, though, she runs the risk of catching another grenade to the face. Surviving, but still catching another grenade to the face, which is never a fun experience. I'm certain that can be fairly universally agreed upon. Hilda's going to go there. We're going to march Irina over there. I think Now's going to head with them. Lucia's going to head right with Billy Bob and Lucia S. Fucking A, this guy. Fuck. That is 2 people that have been lost to this guy. Not enough to kill him. Fuck. I know you can see him. We're annihilating that thing. There is a door there, so I'm gonna have Irina watch that door. Make sure nobody comes through. There's another door on the other side, but I think those both lead to the same room. I don't know what room it is, but I'm 99% certain they both will lead to the same room. Fuck. You're gonna crouch. Hope that he doesn't try to take a shot at you. And if he does, hopefully you get a reaction. If he moves to get a shot on you, hopefully you can get a reaction shot. Okay, he pulled back. That guy moved off. Wonderful. He ran around the corner. Which is not fun, because I really don't want you to follow him. Oh shit, you didn't kill him. Oh shit. Irina, I kinda need you to go and save your buddy's life. Push up as far as you need to get a good shot into the back. You are so fucking lucky that Irina was able to do that, Hilda. You really are. You owe Irina some beers or whatever her drink of choice is when you get back to base. Thing is, I can't really get Billy Bob back out because the tank's kind of blocking his path. We're gonna, again, murder that guy. Somebody tried to shoot, I think, at the tank. He has now learned the error of his ways. Okay, Billy Bob, you head on this side. Okay, Irina. Or no, excuse me, Lucia, rather. You're going to take cover here. Billy Bob's going to hold that corner. The scimitar is going to stay here. Because this is like a hatchery for xenomorphs. Surprisingly, I don't think most of them came out of there. And that really is a surprise to me. Now, if I had a shield person, I would send them through one of these teleporters. But we don't have a shield person. And they're kind of the best at that job, because they have some protection if the enemy proceeds to immediately try to murder them. Okay, that side is clear. There's a door there, which I'm not a fan of. We're gonna have Lucia V. Well, I guess technically the only Lucia left, actually. Hold this door. There is not a similar door on Billy Bob's side, except for that one there. I kind of want to finish checking the room. Okay, the room itself is clear. And I don't want to send the scimitar into here. Okay, we're gonna have Irina push up. Next turn, they're gonna push through that door. And by they, I mean Irina's gonna push through that door. Okay, this looks like it's just a general giant transit area. And she's gonna hold that hallway. Hopefully she's fine to hold it by herself, because she's kind of gonna have to. Now we are going to have, dear God, no, you're not taking whatever strange alternate route you think works best there, Lucia. You're taking the good old-fashioned way. And I'm having you check the door. Okay, this is their radar room. Billy Bob is going to push up. There's the reactor. There's nobody inside. Okay, good. We can reform over on this side to back up Irina. Okay. Lucia, you open. Billy Bob's gonna head in. Appears to be clear. There's a door on the far side. Lucia's gonna head in with him. Now, I don't know... I believe these are, generally speaking, like, randomly put together. All these rooms. I don't think there is like a... Oh, the radar room is usually right next to the command center or anything like that. But the command center usually has a very identifiable door, and that is not it. I believe it is 2 yellow stripes vertically on the door, if I recall correctly. Now, because we took such heavy losses, I don't think we're going to bother trying to take anybody alive. All these aliens are dying. Every single last one of them. No questions asked. Okay, you can't quite make it there, so we're going to have Now actually go ahead and check out the corner. Okay, so this is a transporter, which, I mean, we already knew. It was just a question of whether or not there was anything in here, and there isn't. Beyond the transporters. Now, the question is whether or not we use them. And here's the thing. Because of the way transporters work, they're one way. If you want to go back the way you came, you have to step off of it, then step back on it. During that time, you can be reaction fired. So it's not really something you want to do too much if you can avoid it. Certainly if you're trying to keep that person alive. Okay, Irina, or excuse me, God, I keep getting them all confused. Lucia is going to head up to this cover right next to the radar dish, basically. Billy Bob's going to push up a little bit to the corner. Next turn, I'm going to have him go for the door to open it. Hope there's nobody there. If there is, and if it's not too much trouble, Lucia will try to kill them. Somebody's really trying to get to Billy Bob, though. Okay, there's nobody here. And annoyingly, this splits off quite a bit. There are at least 3 different routes. Okay, this is not going to be a fun place to capture, so I think instead of bothering with the transporters over here, we're going to bring the other half-ish of the team over here. Maybe have them check out this door real quick and then they'll link up. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll have them... Dear God, no, you're not using the fucking transporters. We don't know exactly where they go, and I sure as hell ain't risking it. So Irina, you're going to take cover where Lucia was when she was watching that door. Hilda's going to be the one to actually open the door. Now I don't know what the hell you're thinking. I think you were trying to go back for the transporters again. That is a hell no. Quit trying. Actually, you know what? Now you could, because you're so damn slow, go ahead and start making your way to the other team. I will probably have her jump on this corner, check down this hallway, see where it goes. Damn, Billy Bob became unnerved. That sucks. What was that? Did that say something like Billy Bob wishes he was dead or something, I think? Okay, there is a dude here. This looks like it's a cargo area type location. Fuck. Lost our last shotgun person. I think that was the one dude we saw. I'm not going to go ahead and clear that out and make sure there's nobody else there. Actually, you know what? Billy Bob, go ahead and just check this corner. That is the door we were looking for. That is the door to the command room. We're going to go ahead and secure the command room. Enemies don't typically come outside of the command room. Okay, and that is a dead end. Wonderful. Okay, now here's the thing. We're doing this with a 4-man team unless I bring the... No, it's got to be a 4-man team because there's no room to be able to... Unless I blow up the door. I could blow up the door and bring the tank in. It's very badly damaged. I'm probably going to have to rebuild it if I do this. But it can go in and it can knock out some of the initial enemies, hopefully. Do any of you happen to be the ones carrying the... Yes. Lucia has a plasma breaching charge. Do we do it? Because my usual strategy is the same thing I do with, you know, our initial ingress into the UFO. Shield guys up front, depending upon how large of a crew I have. That will be 2 or 3 shield guys. But rather than the shotgun people behind them, I typically put the rifle people behind them, because the command room is a decent-sized room, and the shotgun people just aren't going to be effective at that. At those distances. So I usually put the rifle guys behind the shield dudes. And I have one of the shield dudes open it, rifle guys all fire at their various targets, hopefully killing at least one of them each turn. And then the other shield guys close it. Is usually my strategy. Again, same strategy I use for entering a UFO. And it works, generally speaking. The shield guys sometimes die. The aliens don't usually run up to the door. As long as the door is closed or is not blown up, you don't have to worry about grenades because they don't typically run up to the door. They tend to sort of sit in the far back corners, has been kind of my experience. Or at least in the corners, not necessarily always the far back ones. But they generally don't approach the door, has been my experience with these types of missions. And so that's why that same strategy works. But we can't do that. We have 4 rifle people. 2 of which are way too fucking important to lose. So... But the thing is if the vehicle gets destroyed in the hallway, I can't get in. We literally can't do anything. If the vehicle gets destroyed, either in the doorway or in the hall, or just anywhere where it blocks the ability for our guys to get in. And they can't shoot through the wreckage, because it has 100% blockage. So we have to do this the old-fashioned way, with just rifle guys. And it's not a good strategy. It really isn't. But it's what we're going to have to do. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a save. I'm going to call it... We're fucked. Because we are. And the most expendable people, which, I'm sorry, Billy Bob, but you are, between the 4 that are alive, one of the 2 most expendable. The other is Now, because Now kind of sucks. Billy Bob is good, but if it's between him and a major and a colonel, I'm sorry, Billy Bob, but you're going to be leading from the front. And it may or may not go well for you. Oh shit. Somebody actually opened the door. That is a surprise. They don't normally do that. And okay, no, it was dread, not them wishing they were dead. Okay, so I'm a little surprised somebody approached the door. Billy Bob did try to take a shot at the dude who ran in the background. Missed, sadly. Well, he hit something. I don't know what he hit. I think he might have hit some cover. Which is fine, because, you know... Oh, yeah, no, it looks like he... Looks like he managed to somehow hit the opposite side of the corner. I don't know how the hell... Where the hell he was aiming that he managed to hit this wall. But it looks like he might have hit that wall, because I don't think it was like that before. Okay, Billy Bob needs to reload, so we're going to hold off. Okay. We're going to go ahead and override that save. Now, Billy Bob. Now, we're not going to open the door this turn because not everybody has full action points. Okay, now here's the issue. I need to heal now because she is still kind of important. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, Now's gonna die. I'm sorry. They placed Irina. Of course, it's fucking Irina. Under their control. Now, do any of you have a stun baton? No, none of you have a stun baton. Fuck. Because the other option... So our options are run away, let Irina shoot now. Eventually, she should regain control, I believe. I don't know how long that takes. I don't know if they just control the... When they take control, if it's only for a single turn and they have to try again. Or if there's just a percentage chance based upon your willpower, or bravery, rather, to break free. But fuck, okay, that sucks. That really, really fucking sucks. Because my options are shoot you, run away, hope you don't follow me, and you kill now, you regain control next turn, and you don't get murdered by the aliens in the sort of transition. I'm almost considering just reloading that save. I don't think it would change much, really. But I am legitimately considering it. Because I really don't want to shoot Irina. She's way too fucking good. We've had her for quite a while, in fact, actually. I think she might have been there from the start, even. Some miracle surviving this long. Because I don't think you can... I know, like, you can melee, like, windows to break them open so you can climb through, but I don't know if that actually does, like, stun damage or not if you go up to somebody melee. You know what, fuck it, we'll try it, and if it doesn't work, we'll, It does, but there's no guarantee, it seems, that it actually does its thing. Okay, yeah. So we're actually going to reload that save. Just to, see if we get lucky or something. And we'll hold off on actually moving in, I guess. What will let you recover all your bravery? Or your morale, rather, I guess. Before we push. Fucking A, really? Oh shit. Where the hell did you come from? Fucking leave Irina alone, you bastards. And now Irina's fleeing. Fuck. Well, luckily, when they get unnerved and flee, when they recover, they get all their morale back. You fucking bastard. Now try to shoot Billy Bob. Damn it, they still put Irene under alien control. Fucking A, yeah, no. No. Fuck that noise. I will reload saves. It should be noted. If you were going into this expecting me to never reload a save, you're sorely mistaken. I will reload saves. We may have to just be the ones to open the door to try and force killing whoever the fuck it is that has the psionics. Okay, not moving in this turn because Billy Bob is panicked. Billy Bob is still filled with dread, but he's not panicked, so I can actually move him at least. Oh, come on, crouch. So we do not see him. And I'm going to lob 2 grenades in your general direction, buddy. And hope that kills a couple of your guys. I think now has enough to be able to close the door. Well, shit. Sorry about that, Billy Bob. I was kind of hoping that there wasn't a dude right on the corner there. Here's hoping you survive. Now you need to reload. Shit. Okay, fuck. Shit. You don't have a good chance of that. Crouch, can you get back over? You can. Theoretically, that'll give you some degree of protection. Well, that was now. Luckily, she's not too important. Okay, this gives us control. There's 2 more aliens. That dude and... that dude. I think the tank can take them. I have no idea what fucking weapon he was using, because I honestly do not recall them having something like that. But then again, I don't think in my personal game I've actually run into a fortress yet, because I've managed to catch the bases early enough. Now, what we're going to have these guys do is the ones that are here in the command center, they're going to go ahead and, well, you know, take up positions to defend the command center. And pray to God the tank does not get blown up. That guy kind of vaguely seems like he kind of maybe wants to head back to retake the command center, but he's not 100% certain on that or not. You know, try your luck, why not? Yeah, he's heading to try and retake the command center. I was kind of hoping you would come down the hallway for me. Make sure both of you guys have fully loaded. Well, not fully loaded, but, you know, it's good enough. Thing is, I don't think I can quite actually get to his position. Didn't kill him, but you did quite a bit of damage. And now he's trying to flank me. Now I'm going to have happen here is Arena's going to go ahead and open this. You're gonna do that. Watch there, just in the off chance the other guy gets a brilliant idea. Aha! Gotcha now, bastard. Nelly somehow managed to survive, which is actually straight up bullshit because she got turned into a fucking zombie. And same with Lucia Smirnova. Both of them were turned into fucking zombies. But somehow magically the game decided, you know what? Yeah, they managed to come back to life. Sure, game. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. You know, that is straight up bull. I'm going to tell you that right now. That is straight up bull. That they managed to somehow miraculously return to life. But Billy Bob is dead. Does that mean that's the last of Billy Bob? No. I will more than likely give us another Billy Bob in the future. Not immediately, because I would like to have a rotation to some extent for filling in losses. So again, reminder, if you want to have soldiers named after you, and hey, maybe you guys get lucky and you manage to survive to become a major like Irina, who's now actually a colonel, or actually become a commander now for Lucia Vasilyeva. There's a Google form down in the description you can fill out. It asks some basic questions like where do you want, or, you know, do you have a preferred gender for your soldier? Do you have preferred nationality? Things like that. You can always choose I don't care, just do whatever the hell you want, and that'll get you in almost immediately because we have a lot of people that are just, you know, normal characters. We haven't really had a whole lot in the way of viewer characters. So it's entirely up to you. Obviously, the more restrictions you have, the harder it is to find somebody that fits. We've been really unlucky in not getting a single person from the UK. And I know one of the two people that filled out the form, I'm pretty sure it was Shadow Fighter Pro, wanted somebody from the UK, but we've just been really unlucky and we have not gotten one from the UK. While Billy Bob wanted, you know, a male from the USA. This was the first one who survived. We got another one earlier in the campaign, but I didn't realize where he was from until, you know, after he was sent out on his first mission, in which he died in, if I recall correctly. And so this is the first time we actually had, that I noticed in time, a male soldier from the United States. And, you know, he made it to Captain, Billy Bob. You know, obviously it's not that great. Captain is sort of a mid-tier rank, I believe, in this, with the way the ranking system works here in this game, because it's private all the way up to Commander. And I believe Captain is kind of in the middle. But you had a fair few missions. You know, we'll go ahead and check the casualties list to see, you know, how good you did. But hey, you got 4 missions on this, or excuse me, 4 kills on this mission before dying. I'd say that's pretty good. Your death was sort of my fault because I wasn't really expecting him right there on that corner. I was kind of hoping you'd have enough time units to be able to do a burst shot. Sadly, you didn't. And nobody else was going to be in a position to be able to do anything about him before you engaged. So when I told you to engage, it was basically you better hope he can't reaction fire. Unlucky for us, he managed to get lucky and do a reaction fire, and it managed to kill you. And actually kill you, not just, you know, knock you unconscious, basically. But again, as mentioned earlier, when this screen first popped up, Nelly and Lucia Smirnova, no, there's no fucking way they survived. They both got turned into zombies. There is absolutely zero possibility of them surviving. But so, casualty list, here we go. Billy Bob, 10 missions, 12 kills, died during the capture of an alien base near Lima on March 20th, 1980, killed in action. I mean, obviously killed in action because there's no other way you can go. Okay, we've gotten the other Corsair for the Cuba base. So we're going to go ahead and nuke this Condor and tell Corsair 4 to relocate to Central America. Now the question is, do we build 2 more for the Indochina base? Because they could use it. They would benefit, I think, from it. It's a very small UFO. These condors, while they can't catch it, especially if it flies away, this one needs to die ASAP because it's kind of sort of flying towards our base. You know, on the route the Shrike is taking. Also, that reminds me. Yes, I need to hire more soldiers. It's rifle and shotgun guys, right? So, you know, accuracy is fine for that. Actually, no. Go for strength. Preferably strength that actually has some degree of the ability to hit the broadside of a barn. Well, Haruko here is going to be a rifle. Violet and Lucia. God damn, we got another Lucia. This one's an Ivanova. Are going to probably be our shotgun guys because of their strength of 61. Although, Violet's also a good shot, but... I don't know. Yakup here. Oh, another Yakup. I think all the other Yakups we've had have died. Typically on their first mission, I think. Yakup is not a great name. Another Lucia. Yeah, we'll recruit these top 4 on accuracy, but I think Violet and Lucia Ivanova are going to be shotguns, and then Haruko and Yakup are going to be... Or Jakup? I don't know how to pronounce it. I keep wanting to say Yakup. I don't know why. It's just what comes to mind. Are going to be rifles. Yep. Just destroy it. The Indochina base is not going to be able to get there. And you know what? Yeah, we're going to go and build another Corsair. 2 more, in fact, at the end. To go to the Indochina base. Of course, now this guy decides to fly closer to us, but I still don't think we can catch him. Oh, it's an interceptor. He was flying away from us. He's doing a piss poor job of intercepting if he flies away from us. My timer did go off earlier, but you know what? I'll let this part just run to an hour. So, about 7 more minutes. And, yeah, we don't have a crew that's capable of dealing with a cruiser right now, so we're gonna nuke that from orbit. I mean, the Condors can deal with this so long as he flies towards us, but as soon as he flies away from us, we're not catching him. Yep, we're not catching him because he's flying away from us now, and he's basically outside of our radar range, which is roughly, as noted previously, the range of a Condor. So, you know, South America is probably really happy with us for destroying that alien base, but yeah, we can't do a whole lot. You guys have 3 hours to refuel. Yep, shoot that down. That goes to South America. That's fine with me. Admittedly, he's kind of close. I think you guys might be able to catch him. And again, nuke the site from orbit, or more accurately, airstrike it. But, you know, I prefer to call it nuking it from orbit because, you know, it's more fun that way. The B team is going to be getting the Scimitar. Down the road. once we have the, what is it, the Hyperion? Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Hyperion hover tank for the A team. The B team will finally get a better vehicle, now that they've gone out on missions anytime recently. And that guy left. Okay. Praetor Autopsy. This is the dude who is doing the frickin' psionic shit to us. The Praetor is a frail, withered creature standing 180 centimeters, 5 foot 10 inches tall. Well, I say standing, but field reports suggest this creature is an exceptionally powerful psionic entity capable of levitating itself through the air using only the power of thought. Tissue analysis suggests that these creatures are tens of millions of years older than any of the other alien species we have encountered. They are almost certainly the extraterrestrial command caste. The white armor these creatures wear is lightweight and presumably largely ceremonial in nature, offering little actual protection. The body beneath is underdeveloped, with a brittle skeleton and internal organs that are barely functional. Indeed, the creature's circulatory system is synthetic, driven by a powerful heart implanted between the shoulder blades. This supplies nutrients to the alien's prodigious brain, which is almost twice the size of the human equivalent and contains several extremely complex structures packed with respiratory cells that metabolize selenium nanoparticles from the bloodstream. This would produce vast amounts of energy. We assume it is this that allows them to manifest their psychic abilities. This has powerful implications. These creatures have clearly surpassed the limits of their biology, engineering their brains and bodies to gain immense psionic powers. They long since passed the point where they can sustain themselves without their technology. Even at rest, their brains consume more energy than is generated by the average nuclear power plant. Damn. Only regular infusions of selenium nanoparticles can starve off fatal brain starvation. Has their machinery released them or imprisoned them? Both, perhaps. Anyway, it goes without saying that the psionic strength of these creatures makes them extremely dangerous on the battlefield. You should also expect them to be difficult to kill, as I strongly suspect their psionic powers grant them far more protection than conventional armor ever would. Well, that's nice to know. We are going to lose funding this month because we just haven't been able to stop, particularly the UFOs that have been going around all the way up in the Soviet Union in particular, but also to an extent North America as well. But in the case of North America, that's changing. The Soviets are going to take a bit longer. Okay, alien base intelligence analysis. Study of an alien facility requires an intelligence report, Commander, not a research report. I have intercepted the dispatch from our esteemed chief scientist and replaced his self-indulgent prattle with something useful. There are 2 structures of tactical importance in an underground alien base. The first is the base power core, which should be easily identifiable by their blue glow. They provide power to the entire base, but most crucially, they drive the life support systems that maintain the atmosphere at the correct level of oxygenation to allow the aliens to survive. If this core is destroyed, the base will exhaust backup power within the hour, and the crew will begin to suffer from oxygen toxicity. It is almost certain that the aliens will self-destruct the base to avoid it falling into enemy hands, though whether they will evacuate the crew first is debatable. If your goal is simply to destroy the base, then you only need to destroy this core and then withdraw your men from the facility. If you are interested in capturing the base and recovering the technology contained within, you will need to assault the other important structure, the command room. This is the nerve center of the alien base, containing the alien commander and his guards. They are the most fearsome units in the base, but will not move from their location if the facility falls under attack. I believe their primary duty is to protect the base commander, presumably an important figure in the alien hierarchy, and potentially with access to sensitive information. If this is the case, death would be preferable to his capture, from the alien point of view at least. Assaulting the command room and clearing the base of all extraterrestrials is much more dangerous than simply destroying the power cores and withdrawing, but the rewards are correspondingly higher. The ultimate choice of strategy lies with you, Commander, but hopefully you are now aware of all the options. P.S. My apologies for not including any mixing of Imperial and metric units in this report, but then some things are perhaps best left to the most brilliant minds among us. There we go, base upgrades. We want that ASAP. So, we're going to stop researching the Hyperion battle tank and we're going to start researching base upgrades. While the hover tank was at excellent progress, base upgrades is much more important in the grand scheme of things. And we've actually passed over an hour, so that's going to be it for this part. I will see you all next time, but until then, goodbye and farewell.